what if we realize, as I moved through my career, I started building up properties. I was buying and selling a house every other day of the week, right? Literally. I started having too much liability in my name. Because here's one of the things we can't get by. You drove up here today, right? You have that liability. So if you were to build all of the assets that are in your name, what you're really doing, like you have kids. You have a 16-year-old, did you say?
Yes, I have a 16-year-old.
Are they driving?
No.
Okay.
They're trying to.
Well, are they? Okay.
We're being really strict about it.
But you have had kids that were driving your car.
Yeah, I have a 23-year-old too. And a 19. Yeah, they're out there.
So what I said to my sons is, what's happening is I'm putting all of my assets in the passenger seat when you're driving my car. How scary is that? Your kids are out there. You take on a liability. I, myself, drive a car. I take on liability. So how smart is it that we build up our wealth in our own names? So one of these entities could be the entity that is actually the owner of these different groups, so that when the money is earned, it's also shielded from protected from potential lawsuits out there.
But it's still yours.
It's still yours. Sure, you're the person who owns it. Okay?
I get it.
All right. Now we're starting to...
Yeah, I get it.
That's cool.
I think I've been contemplating and thinking about those avenues as well. Branding your own name and also protecting yourself. But no one's ever broke it down like that before.
That's cool. I'm so glad.
You still own the assets, but people can't sue you because you're separated.
Well, the actions of the entity that you're taking
don't affect you personally.
Right. That's where it limits the liability to the individuals.
I need that.
Okay.
We'll
We'll talk about those.
Yeah.
As I told you before, I do consulting for individuals that are out there starting up something new. And instead of learning it a hard way and having to go through bankruptcy and all the rest of the things that I had to do, I would, as I look back, I had an incorporation, but I didn't use it. I didn't know how to use it. You don't sometimes know how to use the things that are there to protect you until after you've been hurt, you know? And so, but then you learn, oh, I can buy this thing out there, whatever it is. Let's say it's a house. Let's say you want to take on a rental home. Here's the good news. You don't have to learn everything about real estate in order to profit from it. And you only need one extra place in your lifetime in order to be financially sufficient into your retirement years. Okay, one house. So you work on the one that you're going to get, and then you buy another one during your lifetime. And you show the people that are close to you how to do that same thing. And I'm going to show you how to do it today. I'm going to show you some things about how to do it without any of your own money. I don't care what your credit looks like.
I am so ready, Rusty. I am very intuitive. I am listening.
I know
I'm a great student.
Now, wait a minute. You don't even have to go there because you've raised 5 kids and got a master's degree, right?
Yeah.
You're a better student than me. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is we'll talk about some of these things today. We'll go through a little bit of them.
Okay.
But when you come to that Jumpstart class, I just want to say, I want to take the things that are around you every day and make them opportunities because you're looking at them differently. And one of the ways that happens, first of all, is by financing. Because nothing happens here without financing. Okay? I mean, what do you do when you need money out there? You have to go earn it, right? You have to create a source, pray. Okay. Well, let's just help that situation out as well. We'll do some things and then pray.
Yeah.
But it all happens from financing. Who's going to put up the money to do this deal? Now, I want to break that down a little bit too, because if a friend comes up to you and says, hey, let me borrow $20.
Can't help you.
Yeah. I mean, I got those friends too. And I don't have $20. I'm broke. So now what if I came to you today and said, how much money will you loan me if I give you a $20 bill as collateral? That's a different question.
What? How much money would you loan? How much money would
If I came to you and said, "Hey, loan me $20," you'd be automatically thinking, "Okay, wait, what's going on? I got to figure out why do you need the money?" A lot of information has to come from me to you in order for you to want to do that.
Yeah.
If I came to you and said, "I need a loan. Here's $20 as collateral, my watch, whatever it is." Okay. How much money will you loan me if you hold this $20 bill as collateral?
Probably as much as the watch is worth.
Okay, maybe. That's what we would call
Or the 20.
Or the 20. That's 100% loan to value. That's all that means. You gave me a loan of 100% of what the asset was that I let you have if in case I didn't repay.
Exactly.
Okay. So we all get that. Real estate is one of the only products that allows you the ability to borrow against it when purchasing. Cars are one. You can go to the thing, get a loan and get a car, right? But if you want to go out and start True Blessings, it has no value yet. How are you going to borrow against something with no value?
No value at all.
Right.
I know.
But think about this. What about a house that you want to buy? There's already a value there. So it's like me coming to you with a $20 bill and saying, how much money as a lender will you loan me secured against it? So I'm going to give the asset. That's what these little blocks are. That's what this is. This represents a reserve of what we call equity in the house. Okay. So if the house is worth $100,000 and I come to you as a lender, maybe you don't give me $100,000 because after all, if you loan it to me, if you loan me the money to buy the house and then I don't pay the payments, now you just bought a house. Why do you want to go through that, right, as a lender? But what if you loan me $80,000 secured by this house? Then if I don't pay, you get a $100,000 property back in exchange. Okay? That's the premise on which we're going to look at every piece of real estate that you drive by now.
Okay.
What's that worth? How much could I borrow secured by that? Because you don't own it now, but you're going to buy it. You're going to use financing to buy it. Okay?